Last time on Flipside.
You okay?
It's a familiar feeling.
I'm gonna drive to Alaska.
Conditions are great in Austria right now.
Travis promised to do a new maneuver.
This is Flipside, the show that takes you behind the scenes with the Absinthe Films crew to see what it took to make the snowboard film more.
What's up?
How's it going?
All right, considering. What about you?
JP's shoulder had popped out again, and we weren't sure how long until he was going to be able to ride.
How's your shoulder?
You've been doing the same 2.5 months.
It was almost time to leave for Alaska, but with all the injuries, we weren't sure who was going to be going. What's up with Alaska?
I need another 2 weeks at least. Maybe 3, maybe.
Gigi kind of got flung wrong off this hip jump, pretty much karate chopped this tree down with his hip. He definitely got bruised up from that one. Most people would have been broken after that one, but again, he just got super lucky.
I might have to get my ribs checked out, but otherwise it's all good. It's my 3rd day and I'm ready to jump anything.
Right at the end, we got a solid storm and enough snow for one last chance to get the shots we'd been working on. So definitely watch how low I get and keep an eye on my speed.
Okay. Do you have a walker?
Hey guys, where have you been?
Idiots, man. Changed my ticket to Europe. 2 more days for that jump. Some stupid mother peeps came and wrecked it.
Good morning, Mr. Mueller.
Good morning.
Welcome to the kicker site.
Sweet.
It was Nicholas who was having a hard time, even though we had pretty sweet features. A double cliff line would almost had worked out pretty insane.
I had a line picked out and I just really just put a hand down and tried to hold myself from landing from a little cliff, and it just gave me this sharp pain in my shoulder. And after that, I felt it and I thought just like, hey, you can keep on riding, but then maybe like you really like hurt yourself seriously, or you just forget about it, go home, be ready again for the next trip for Alaska, which is my all-time highlight.
Nico was heading back to Zurich, and we had planned on staying there for a couple more days. And we were talking about this all over a little après ski.
Where we had a blast, just continued drinking, dancing, and then all of a sudden...
Badly abused.
Not much. We lost Travis.
It wasn't until about 4 o'clock in the afternoon that we actually ended up meeting back up.
What happened to you, man?
What happened to you, man?
Roosty ended up getting randomly punched in the face by some sketchy Albanian dude.
Didn't see one fist coming, man. He was just hammering fists.
For some reason, the panic button was hit. Those guys decided to blaze, to get out of there. And we had a powwow, and I convinced the group that we should stay and finish it out strong. We only had 1 more day to try to do it before we had to fly back to the States.
Changed our decision of leaving. Travis convinced us to push through all the way to the end, making sure we're getting a shot. You better land something tomorrow, buddy.
The next day came around, sun was shining, bluebird.
Another day. Still sunny and nice.
My eye was even more closed.
Can't believe I'm going up.
Kept on getting better and better, and Travis just pops the most insane frontside 1080 out of that jump and stomps the out of the trick.
You know, trying to make something of the day.
And that was it. That was like the trip to Europe, you know, just perfect ending after a dramatic week.
Are you in, Danny? Mm-hmm. Cool, let's go. We're officially leaving Austria.
Brucey, can you do me a favor?
Yeah?
Wait, just stop real quick.
Well, the last 2 months have been fun with you, buddy.
Dude.
It's time for me to go home, regroup, see you in AK in about 10 days.
Season's over. In Switzerland.
As the crew prepared for the season's last journeys, Vladi and Jules packed up for Alaska.
On the way to Quebec.
Shane prepared for his journey to go to Quebec together with the urban crew.
I guess I'll just talk to you guys later.
When are you AKing?
I'm leaving tomorrow. I'll be in AK, I think, Monday night.
Justin and Gigi were leaving Salt Lake. Packed up my bags for the next and last long trip of the season to go meet up here in Haines with the rest of the Absinthe Crew and get the grande finale going up on our favorite mountains.
You know, Alaska is all about being patient.
It's just tough timing it up there. As far as getting good snowboarding in, you pretty much have to dedicate a lot of time to going up to Haines, and I dedicated almost 4 weeks for the heli session this year.
It's bluebird outside.
Like every day here since we're here, but the snow's crap.
We had good weather, but the conditions were crappy. It was kind of dust and crust, hard packed. We had to wait for the first storm to come in. It took a little while.
We like a bit crazy in our little cabins, so we're going on a skate mission.
You're watching Flipside, the making of the snowboard film More.
After sitting around for about a week, Wole decided to get creative with his custom-built snow skate.
That was super fun. I was hyped to bring it up here, the Salomon thing, and I shaped my bigger deck on top and made my tracks for it and fine-tuned it. We had some good free run days where we shot some follow cams. We tried to build that little spy cam in the back of the snow skate. Went to the hardware store, we put on the spy cam in the back, and we took 2 days of just screwing those parts together. It was pretty fun. Get the surf image, kind of what they have, when they shoot in the waves or in the barrel or whatever. We tried to kind of capture that.
Quebec was just high intensity, finding new spots. I mean, we were only there for pretty much 4 or 5 days. We had no time for anything. It was just get up every morning, go find a spot, shoot it, go find something, take a break, go shoot it at night, go look for something, go to bed, wake up, go shoot it. And it was just that pace every single day. I mean, right away, when we showed up in Quebec, first thing we did was go to this fort chateau zone. Mikey jumped off of, I don't even know how high the wall is, 30, 35 feet or something. Jumped right off that thing into a 2-foot landing. And he hit it probably 6 or 7 times. The problem was that there was this huge puddle at the bottom and it was just the gnarliest run out. Right there, that was cracking the seal of Quebec. So for the rest of the dudes, they just got all excited and damn, we're here for some business. On the trip, it was Mikey. He had been focused to go there since the beginning. EC and Benny, because they've been dying to go. And at the last minute, got a call from Bittner. Bittner is a guy that's come up the ranks with EC and Benny. Bittner, though, has been shooting with another crew. So it was pretty cool to get a call from him saying, you know, I want to go with you guys.
You do the beat.
The thing with Benny is it takes some time to get him to go to a place or actually get there. But once he's there, he kills it.
I started filming with Jonathan pretty late in the season. You know, Alaska is really his thing. That's where, you know, he pretty much represents that type of riding in our film. So we're counting heavily on Alaska to work out for him.
Morning, Rusty.
Morning.
What's up, buddy?
Already reading?
Yeah.
Hey, we're gonna go up there. It was just like a lot of bad weather. Preferably, we would like to go up, feel the snow. First day, second day, we know where to go, we get on it, and maybe another third day to really push through, and then we're ready for a storm again. But we never really got into that rhythm this season. It was always usually just one day, that's it, go up, ooh, sketchy.
These make an excellent bed surface.
Digging around in the snow, we found a hoarfrost layer which can make the snow really unstable.
That's the same
So we just had to take it extra slow and be ready for anything.
big slide that almost took out the heli that you... Flipside. He's coming over to you, Ted. Oh. All the way over there? Yeah. What happened?
And the conditions, of course, they're never the same. This year was really, really dangerous, but I'm not scared. I felt really strong, and it just helps you to learn, you know?
Air into that spine.
Yeah, we see what you're talking about.
Okay, cool. Drop in 10.
From the people that I got to work with this year in Alaska, the standout moments were definitely Jonathan and Nicholas riding together.
Any thoughts on where to go? I think our best bet right now in the middle of the day is get a bump somewhere where we can do a free run and scout evening, something that's going to be coming into the light.
Maybe hit a little mini shred or something?
Sure.
I'm gonna do a 360 now instead of 180.
Yeah, butterlicious. That was cool.
The hard thing is to time it. If you wait too long, you're like...
You're in the air.
You're out in the air.
Meanwhile, Travis, Jules, and Vladika were just across the valley in search for their own good snow.
We could get a kind of better idea, see into the bowl.
Okay.
Okay.
That's 1 week chilling in a room, easy start with your friend, and you're now up there, like in probably one of the most beautiful places in the world. Most scary too, most dangerous, you know.
After the mini shred session, we just rallied right around the corner to the next spot, peak called Dunno.
Towing, I remember not minding, but that towing up there, I remember being one of the scarier towings I've ever done.
A tow-in is I'm pretty much gently touching the hillside to stabilize the helicopter, but maintaining it pretty much at a hover.
Al tried to land in there, full ship.
Ooh.
And it was like rotor clearance, couple feet on either side, and couldn't bail off the other side because there's rocks in front of him. We bailed off like straight back, dive out, and he's like, we might need to drop a couple people and then just come back.
We've always known how important it is to have a solid pilot and to continue to work with the same pilot just so they know what we are asking from them, and it's not like, can you land us up there? Al is psyched on the challenge, and he has the experience and he has the calmness that definitely emanates throughout the crew.
Like after that kicker session with Travis, we decided to go to that Dono area to group with Justin, because Justin had some lines and he needed a heli. We were close, let's do it, you know.
Same modus of operation, and my radio away, copy 10.
Okay, sounds good.
Ralph. Uh-oh. Nice, Jonathan. Sorry. Yeah, so I don't think it'll be an issue for Gio and Nico, but Travis for sure, this left moved way quicker than I expected there. Just for a heads up. Yeah, that was cooking.
You're watching Flipside, the making of the snowboard film More.
For Gio and Nico, but Travis for sure, this left moved way quicker than I expected there. Just for a heads up. Yeah, that was cooking.
That was my first towing, being where the rider starts and seeing it from the top and just like, whew.
It was Jules' first real line in Alaska, so he was way nervous, but he charged.
Julie, the only thing I want is getting down there as fast as possible, because I don't want to have anything to do with the slough and the heavy. I just want to go down.
We were sessioning that. It was kind of not really mini golf, but it wasn't like the big leagues at all. And there's this other face that's just lookers right of the zone that we were filming. Jonathan had done it before, and it was kind of Graybird. The last time he did it, didn't work out, so it didn't make the movie. But he went back in.
When the light came around on the big wall right next to Dano, Jonathan got a towing.
Back into it and chose a pretty ridiculous line down this thing, just sloughing all over the place, and pulled it. It was a sick line.
It was like April 9th, and we got like a 2-foot dump of snow in Salt Lake. Two's calls and he says, hey, I want to do this ledge. It's at a hospital, so you got to go super late at night. You know, it's like 2 in the morning. We show up, and there's Andy Wright sleeping in his truck. Wake up, Andy.
Good morning.
We set up the thing. Two starts hitting it. I mean, it has some ridiculous twos falls where you're just like, how does that guy do that? Gets a call from Bittner, and Twos tells him, we're doing the ledge. I'll be right there. Bittner shows up, and he just steps up.
Nicolas and myself were heading up to the pass to do a photo shoot on what we thought was a down day. But when we got to where the helipad was, it was completely clear.
Bluebird.
So we called down to town to spread the news to the rest of the crew, and Al fired up to LA.
You guys heard it's Bluebird at the 33?
What time is it?
20 minutes after? It's like 4:30. 4:50. All he needs 2 runs, right? We know where we're going. Now it's gonna be sick.
Every day with Gigi on the mountain is pretty much an insane day.
There's no report on how the snow is?
No, I didn't really hear back from them. I just know they were there. And last time we talked, they said we're just getting ready to set up a shot, and we'll send the heli back when we're done with that.
So we got dropped right near Gigi and Nicholas to see how they're doing.
I know he does. He's got a radio too. This is kind of a cluster here today.
Okay, Al. Plantain. Again.
It's easy to disrupt the group dynamics, so we just got out of there.
The fact that there was a second group like joining us at a certain point, it changed the group dynamic, not in a positive way, for sure. And that's when it gets the tension.
But really, we were the least of their worries. We found good snow in some spots, but it was also wind-scoured and variable in places. Nowhere near prime conditions, but not bad for such a late start.
Next time on Flipside.
Did you copy 33 there? Number 1, Jonathan is not coming out today.
Just live to shred another day, bro.